my journey started the day that Robin was diagnosed. A very emotional time, but I was relieved, and I thought that was my rubber stamp and he would get the help. So I remember leaving Robin back into school and saying, right, okay, he's autistic, we know that, now what are we going to do about it? And boy was I wrong. What was I going to do about it, or what was the school going to do about it? Well, the school can't do anything about it. The Department of Education can't do anything about it. That's health, this is education. But he needed that help. He wasn't learning. And while he didn't have a classroom assistant, it was so hard because he was just a little boy sitting at the back, not learning anything and not understanding anything. And on top of that, he was having lots of social problems, interacting with his peers. They didn't understand. And for me, the journey with SENAC was, it was them guiding me, very much guiding me. They told me what to do, when to do it, what to expect. They kept the whole thing in control because it's very easy to get overwhelmed by it all. And it was a minefield. But all of a sudden, the puzzle just all fixed together. And that was one stress that I didn't need to worry about. Up until about 2 weeks ago, I got a proposal from the Department of Education saying that they were going to change, again, they were going to change 2 parts of the statement. And when I read it, and I thought, right, okay. And I shot across to SENAC and went through it with Vivian, and Vivian said, this is brilliant. This is what will work for Robin. And I was so happy because if the statement, which will be carried through with Robin all through his education, so not just in primary, also in secondary, they just have to look at the statement and his requirements, and therefore it's self-explanatory. So I won't have to go through all that again, even though it's taken 3 years. And I felt it was never going to end. The fact that it's ended, and the fact if I can help somebody get what it is they need for their child in order for their child to obtain mainstream education and education in mainstream, I'm very happy to do that for SENAC, because without SENAC, I basically probably would have a very unhappy child, and that then plays havoc with the rest of my children, and it plays havoc with your marriage, etc., etc. So at the moment we're all on a high because Robin's enjoying school because he's got a full-time classroom assistant. We have got really the best education for Robin.